Hi everyone, I hope you guys are having a great week. I wanted to first off just apologize. I know that I'm in my pajamas, but that's okay because we're all friends and it's a safe place. I've been talking a little bit about parenting and the importance of certain lessons and life lessons. Today I wanted to just take a brief second to talk about talking with our children. Parents, it's so vitally important that we start off. Honestly, I talk to both of my kids in the womb to get to know your voice, but the importance I want to just go over. We can't start the conversation when they're teenagers and the quote real problems come. We have to start talking to our babies when they're babies. And I say that because it's what lays the foundation. It lays the foundation of them valuing your opinion and knowing that you value theirs and knowing that they can come to you without judgment or persecutions. Like I said before, consequences and persecution are different things. Consequences to actions are vitally important to teach your children. But they're gonna know it comes from a safe place and love. And you can do this by just, like, I used to read to my kids. We used to do the library time. I kind of discussed that in a video. And just talk about the book. Let them know that you're there and give them that time. And I say it's so important because what I see every day, and it just kind of bothers me as a teacher and as a parent, I see it worldwide, widespread, that they're going to the Google, they're going to their friends, they're going to the internet, and that's not where you want your child to go. And how these girls that get pregnant just hide their pregnancies and end up like giving birth, and their parents have no clue. Whatever. We cannot fail our children in this aspect. We have to be there. They're living in a day and age that is just so hard. And I know life is hard. Trust me, I'm very hard. I'm hard on my kids. I know that, and I'm okay with that. But I don't deny or downplay the trials that they go through. I know if I had a bad day at school, I could come home and go to my room and shut out the world. They can't do that because they have social media, they have a phone, they have a computer, they have an iPad, whatever, what have you. You have to be their safe haven. You have to be their safe place. And if your child doesn't think you're there or will listen or care, even when you are a loving parent, they won't come to you. Or they are at their, more importantly, fear of judgment and persecution. Or if you just don't plain take the time. So I encourage all parents to start off talking to their children. Like I said, it's not going to be life-altering issues, but that's okay. Just lay that foundation from Jump Street, from day one. When you bring that child home, talk to them, read to them, start the foundation building. Because when the real problems come, and trust me, not only do they come at a much younger age than when even I was in school, and you want them to come to you and no one else. And the foundation that lays is so important, because they know that someone's got their back no matter what. So if the world is against them, and sometimes they'll feel that way, even though it's not, it's just that important for them to know, to be able to come to you, to know that they can. And trust me, as they grow into adulthood, they will become your best friends. And the benefit of my girls knowing that they can always come to me and their dad is, trust me when I say sometimes I hear things and see things that I don't want to, but I never, ever, ever turn my back. I mean, just the other day, Marissa came in and I was so tired, beyond tired. She's like, Mom, do you want to hear my new song? Of course I do. Of course I do. I was so tired, I just wanted to put the covers over my head and go to sleep. But I took the time. And that's what I've done through their entire lives. And not to be crazy, I really feel like it's blessed me more than them, because not only has that saved them from a lot of strife, but it has saved me too. They've taught me so much. Now I go to them. Now I cry to them sometimes, and it's just so vitally important in this day and age that we are there for our children, because if we're not, somebody will be. And trust me when I say the influence that they have is not the influence you want on your child. And if they can't count on you, they're not going to be able to count on anyone. It's just a human nature that a baby longs for the mother's touch or the voice or what have you. So it's a foundational thing that we must do to be able to help them fight in the world that they're being brought up in. Because it's not the greatest world, and it's just hard. That's all I can say, is I see I see fourth graders, wanting to kill themselves. I see second graders that cut themselves just out of nervous anxiety. What does a 7-year-old have to be anxious about? That's what we're thinking, but we don't know. So all I'm saying is you have 18 small years, a small window of time to really mold the entire foundation for your child's life. And that is why it's the most important job. But I truly believe it starts with conversation. I knew I could go to my parents if there was a problem. And that, if I didn't have that, I could not imagine my life. I still call my mom and my dad going, oh my God, whether it's good or bad. Listen, if your child comes to you, and I don't care how tired you are, listen. Take the time and listen. And sometimes, parents, it's going to take you a lot of pulling out of them sometimes when you go to them. But I encourage you daily to touch base with them, to really get to know what they're doing and going on in their lives. Because you should be, especially until they are adults, the soundboard and the person or the people that they go to. So I want to encourage you to listen to your kids, talk to them, talk with their little itty bitty babies all the way up. And then if they come to you, listen. Take the time. Trust me when I say you'll benefit more than they will. God bless, and I'll see you next time.